Well, come on in. Good morning, Guido. Good morning, YouTube. Big Larry's live on a Monday morning. Hope everybody's doing okay. This is the Big Larry Show. I had a question come across me this weekend. Someone wanted to know why I'm not in jail yet for stealing $32 million from Vaughn Hilton. Well, for one, he has to prove that his mom had $32 million. He has no proof. The judge has already looked at her bank account. The judge can look at her bank account anytime he pleases. All he has to do is get a warrant to look at her bank account and he gets it. That judge can see exactly what she sold the nursing homes for. That judge can see exactly what she's had in her bank account. Stinky, I wish you would try to take me to court. You better be bringing a lot of proof, boy. You better bring the paperwork that your mommy signed when she sold the nursing homes for the 32 million or whatever she sold it for. You better have bank statements showing that she had 32 million in the bank account. Stinky, you have no proof on anything. That's why you have not put the Frost in jail. That's why you ain't put none of the Trolls in jail. That's why you ain't put our lawyer in jail. You have no proof. Why do you think all your lawyers quit on you? Because you tell them the fucking story and they look at you and laugh. They pull up your mom's bank records from Hamilton, Ohio, and they can see exactly what she sold the nursing homes for. They can see exactly how much money she had in her bank account. They see all the properties that she's bought and sold. Cool. Have a good day, Big Mike. Enjoy that beach. They're going to hit 98 degrees today. He says he's headed to the beach. Wife says she wants to go to the beach. Yep, somebody asked me why I'm not in jail if I stole 32 million. Like I said, he has no proof, people. She never was worth $32 million. I don't even think she got more than 300, 400,000 for all the nursing homes. She only owned two of the nursing homes, two and a half. There you go. So, yeah, I still ain't got none. So, like I said, it ain't like I can't get it. I got a little bit of money put away, but that's to send my boy back to college in about 2.5 weeks. I did have somebody send me $20 on my Cash App 2 shows back, but I had to switch my Cash App card over to a new one because the old one wasn't working. Yeah, they can also get our accounts. Exactly. That judge can look into any bank account he wants. Yeah, it is a felony to send it in the mail. And I wouldn't want you to get caught with that way. You or me. Yeah, if it wasn't against the law, I'd be having them shipped to me once a week. Personally, honestly, the way I've been smoking lately, an ounce would probably last me the whole month. A quarter lasts me about a week, but I don't smoke 3, 4, 5, 6 of them a day. If it's any good, I only need one a day. One a day will keep my doctor away. Smoke half of it, put it down, enjoy the buzz, eat my dinner, and finish it up. This is a weekday, so I'm not planning on getting too many viewers this morning. I just wanted to get on here and say good morning. Happy Monday to everybody. To the people that are going to work, have fun. Try not to work too hard. Make that money. Wow, good going. Good going. I mean, don't put me wrong. I have got some in the mail before. but nothing that big. A J here and there, a 20 here and there, but nothing, like that. I've had people send me Christmas cards with J's in them. I had my Christmas box come in and it had a 20 in it. Well, don't give it all away. You might need it yourself. Exactly, Stephen. Would you rather me call you a Gordon or Stevens? Or not Gordon, Gregory. Oh, he's still saying he's going to put us all in jail and he's taking everything we all own. But he ain't did shit. Okay, Gregory.
What time do you want me to heat that stuff up?
The spaghetti? Baby, you can start that anytime you want. Just put it back in the crock pot holder and let it heat in the crock pot all day. If you think there's going to be enough for all three of us for dinner, because if there's not, drop another can of tomatoes in there, another can of mushrooms, and a jar of ragu. You see what I'm saying? That way it adds a little more.
Want my coffee?
Oh, this is my first cup. You know I'm going to want more. Or second cup, I'm sorry. Unless you want it, you can have it, baby. I mean, if I get really thirsty for coffee, I'll have you make another whole pot. It ain't like we never did 2 pots in one day.
Okay.
So if you want more coffee, have some more coffee. Just keep an eye on that sugar. Okay. Hell, you don't even have to hire a private investigator, people. It's all out on the internet. You can pretty well find anything you want on the internet. You can literally get in Hamilton, Ohio's property records and find out what property she owned, what she sold them for. That's how I get all my information. Look on the computer or talk to somebody that's got a real good computer, not like my little laptop I got. Yeah, it had nothing to do with Vaughn at all. Stinky, you might have 75 yes, I'm right videos, but we got about 300 you're wrong videos. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I don't show my face too much anymore, people. I'm afraid I'm going to break my camera. I'm getting looking bad. I'm looking like a roughneck hillbilly. Oh, yeah, no doubt on that. So, well, Von Hilton's got like 2 or 3 computers there. When Mouse went back home, she left her computer. He's got her computer. So he's got her computer, his computer, and he's got the white one sitting in the garage. He's got them all probably set up in that house. 3 monitors, 3 screens. And there went the AC. Yeah, he is. So he is. He's proud to wear them shirts for 6 months at a time, too. The pants, he probably ain't changed them in years. I don't know if the squatter's gone yet or not. He ain't said nothing about it. But I ain't really been keeping up on it. But I ain't seen nobody say nothing about it, so all I can do is wait and see if someone posts it. Yeah, and I don't understand how he's spending that neither on the internet because I don't have cable. I'm not going to lie, I do not use cable. I just get on my tablet and we watch movies on the tablet. So I have no cable, but I do have a lifeline phone where it's connected to the house. It's not a cell. And I do have internet. And I've never paid over $100 for them together. Well, he probably paid the property taxes on the empty lots, but I doubt if he's paid them on the homes yet. And if they're in the estate still and he's not paying them, the estate could probably close out. They can probably get him for that. I don't care if they're in the estate or not, but you would think they still have to pay property taxes. I don't care what it's in. Yeah, my son told me that too, but me and the wife, we have no problems watching it on the tablet. My son's also got one of them things he can plug into my tablet and we can put it right on the wall. As long as you got a wall that's bare that you can put it on. None of my walls are bare. They got pictures and all kinds of other stuff hanging. Yeah, he's got a rude awakening. I mean, he knows it. He's just talking shit out his ass. That's all he's doing. He knows his mom was not worth that. So he's stupid or retarded or both. And as y'all notice, my voice went low because I didn't want the wife to hear me say that. She heard me anyways. I don't care if she owns 20 houses. She still ain't worth $32 million. Yep, you have a good day, so enjoy them donuts. What, honey? Ha ha. I said the donuts, and she goes, "Is he a cop?" Not all cops run to the donut shop. 90% maybe, but not all. They can't let them cops get too fat because then they won't be able to chase the crooks. Yeah, I'm not going to do no big long show today, guys. I just wanted to get on here and say good morning to everybody. See how everybody's doing this morning. I got 6 viewers and only 1 thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy me being on a Monday morning. You guys like to start seeing me coming on every morning. I'd like to start getting on every morning, but I got to ask the boss lady if it's okay, so. And I try to make sure I go to the bathroom before I get online. I like to get my coffee started before I get online. You're 280? Okay. You know me, I usually wake up between 5 and 6 in the morning. And usually, if I get on at that time, I don't even wake the wife up, so I ain't had no coffee yet. I usually don't wake her up till about 7:30. She's got to take her shot at 8, so 7:30 is my best time to wake her up.
I told my
But there are some times that she gets up before me and she has the coffee ready.
maybe it's John White.
You might want to.
I just want to show my new shirt.
My wife wants to show off her new shirt, people. It ain't a shirt, it's a sweatshirt, we call them.
That much.
It says Kentucky.
It's a hood,
It's a hoodie, she says.
comfortable too.
She says it's very comfortable. She loves it.
Well, I'm gonna get off here, guys.
She needs, we try to get her a few of them because, sometimes it'll be 70, 80 degrees outside and she gets cold.
Yeah, I do.
Me and the boys will be sitting here sweating and she gets cold.
Yeah, I get cold a lot.
I think it's that diabetes that she's got, but who knows? 5 viewers, 2 thumbs up. Well, I hope nobody's paying the property taxes, and in the long run, state takes them and auctions off the properties for the back taxes. Because I've heard of people doing that. I've heard of the government doing that. And Stinky, if anybody gets shipped back to Ohio, it should be you. Them pimps that you said you beat up in Hamilton, they're looking for you. And it ain't hard for me to give them your address, boy. Yep, and that's a possibility, Stevens. Or Mr. Gregory. How much coffee is left? What are we voting on? We voting on how many people he's putting in jail this year? I'll take 0. Oh, I'll vote your video. Okay. Whatever that means. No, honey. I don't really need no more coffee. You want to bring me a Sprite? That'd be good. Yeah, you can take that. You can have it if you want it. I don't know what upvote means, but I don't care. I have nothing to hide. I try to share what I can. So Stinky, all I can tell you, buddy, is you better have a lot of proof when you go back to the courthouse, taking me, Ronnie Ray, or Uncle Little Jim, or anybody else to court. You better have one hell of a lawyer because you're going to pay him. You're also going to pay our lawyer. And then after you pay both lawyers, which one of us three you take to court is taking every fucking thing you own because you fucking lie. You say you're a moderate citizen? Moderate citizens don't lie. Can you prove your mom had $32 million? No, you cannot because she never had that much. Can you prove the will was fraudulent? No, you cannot because it's got your mommy's signature on it and your father's signature on it. Gregory, that's what I said. He should have just sold them all, moved back to Hamilton or moved to New York or moved somewhere out of Kentucky, get himself a little one-bedroom apartment and live there the rest of his life and do all his shows that he wants to do. But hell, I bet y'all the maids will get all the extra money that he's got left because he's going to have a maid come in once a week to clean. Look what that house looks like that he's in right now. Looks like he already needs a maid. That's one thing I can say about Alice. She kept her house clean. Even though she had a maid come once a week. Sometimes them maids just sat around and kept her company. Or wiped down walls once a month. Miss Alice was all about keeping her house spotless. And I think that's what's wrong with Stinky. Is his mom had a maid coming in all the time, doing all the cleaning and everything, and he got used to it. So he figures, why clean when mommy's going to pay for a maid to come in here and clean for me? I think he don't change clothes because he knows he'll have to do laundry if he starts changing clothes every day. He don't want to get up off the computer and do laundry. Hell, he didn't even get off the computer to go watch his kids be born. But he's a good father, people. That's a good father to sit at home and play on the computer while your kids are being born. Me personally, I was there to watch my kids be born. Yeah, he's a moderate citizen. Like I said, tell him to take me to court, please. I will sue anything and everything that he owns. And anything and everything that might even have his name on it for the next 20 fucking years. You can look at my bank account and tell what's in it and what's going to be put in it every single month. He wouldn't know how to be a moderate citizen. To me, he's no different than Reverend Shanny. Gets on there and begs for money and talks about shit that they don't know about. And they're all afraid to talk to me. They're all afraid to go live with me. Yeah, I can imagine the smell too, Gregory. Five viewers, two thumbs up. 37 minutes. J Dubs, I don't believe you sending money to Von Hilton because he's your friend. That friend's more important than your wife. There's something wrong. Von Hilton, you will never get your kids back until they turn 18 and they can do what they want. And the day that she does turn 18 years old, is she coming to your house or is she going to her mommy's? I think we already all know that answer. I hope your daughter turns 18 years old and she's marrying a 46-year-old man. And that 46-year-old man's going to take all the properties away from you. He has two properties rented out right now, and he's got two that he can't rent out yet. Which some people say he's getting work on them, but where is he getting the money? He's spending all the rent money on his own bills. He thinks the renters are supposed to give him $300 a month and fix the places up for him out of their pockets. I'm not paying $300 for rent and then putting another $100 in on something because I want the house painted or because one of the floors collapsed in and I got to fix the floor. If I fix the floor, I'm taking it out of the rent. So he's bringing about 600 a month in right now. And the way he talks, it's all going out on his bills. His phone, internet, and cable, and his lights, and his water. He's telling people his water bill's $80 to $100 a month. That really sucks, buddy, because I ain't paying but like $37.95 a month, and that includes my garbage. Yeah, I got my doubts too. I don't think he's fixing them. He expects the renters to fix them out of the renters' money. Plus give him rent. That don't work. John Way, John J Dubs, please move to Kentucky. Please. Come on down here. Let us show you what them redneck hillbillies like to do. Five viewers, 3 thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up if you're here and you like seeing me on Monday morning. The more thumbs up, the more I get on tomorrow. I'll be able to get on every day this week except Thursday. Thursday's payday, so I'm on the phone half of the day paying all the bills. Getting the food ready, making sure we got food to take us into the food stamp day. Making sure Larry's got his money ready to go back to college.
I said you're going to be busy tomorrow. So.
Well, yeah, wife said I might be a little busy tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to do a show or not. I don't know what she's got planned for me, but I can't wait to see.
Putting you to work.
She says she's putting me to work tomorrow. Boy, that's a scary word for stinky, ain't it? Work.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay.
Yep, exactly. Still 5 viewers, only 3 thumbs. Somebody's not giving me a thumbs up. That means you're at work and you can't do it, or you're driving. That's cool. No problem there, people. I just like to have my thumbs up. That way I know you all like me being on here. I might be able to do a bright and early show in the morning before she wakes up. But after I get my coffee in me, she already says she's putting me to work. Well, I went to 6, came back down to 5, so it must have been somebody just stepping in to see who was on, who I was. I get a couple of them a day. There's that 6 pack. Welcome to the Big Larry Show, where we do a wake and bake in the morning. Have our coffee. Was you bringing me that Sprite, dear? My drink? Yeah, he'd rather build on the houses on the computer than on his real homes. Can I have a Sprite?
Oh, yeah.
You know, he says he's going to get rid of the mobile homes and have real houses put in. Stinky, you can't even fix up the trailers, let alone buy a brand new house. Well, that's why I say J Dubs is going to move to Kentucky with Von Hilton. He's going to move into one of the places Von Hilton has for rent. He might be doing Von Hilton Stinky's lawn care for him. Maybe he can be Von Hilton's handyman. J Dubs, there are jobs down here. I heard you like to be a bag boy. The grocery stores are always looking for carryouts and stock boys and people to run the register. McDonald's and Burger King's always hiring. And I don't care what city and state you're in. McDonald's and Burger King are always hiring. Well, he's the one that put himself into that predicament. He don't know how to take care of his wife, just like Stinky didn't. You don't take care of your wife, you're going to lose your wife. I must be doing something right because I've kept mine for 22 years.
I told you what the secret was, but communication is all you need. And love.
I've been with my wife for 22 years. If you don't know how to treat a woman, you're not going to keep her because there is a man out there that will treat her like she is a queen. So Stinky and John Way, which one of you is going to put the dress on? Stinky, you never change your clothes, so I'm going to say J Dubs is going to be wearing the dresses. At least he changes his clothes once in a while. I'm surprised Stinky ain't got himself a green card girl yet. Find one of them women that needs a green card and tell her he got another horse farm again, like he did Andrea. Yeah, I don't know whatever happened to his Vietnamese women. He probably wouldn't give them the money to come over, so they didn't come over. Hey, Stinky, how much money do you think it'll cost you to run a horse farm? Not one horse, horses. Got to have a barn for them to be in. You got to have a yard for them to run in to eat. You got to feed them through the fucking winter because the grass, they can't eat the grass in the winter. Yeah, but they're all probably over 21. That's what he don't want them 21. He wants them right at 18, just turning 18. An 18-year-old with a 60-year-old. Hello, Santos. I'm glad to see you on here this morning. I wanted to talk to you. If I remember right, you are the man that sent me the 20 the other day. I did not accept it. That Cash App card would not work. I did not accept that 20 you sent me. If you want to send it to the new Cash App card, you can. Because I did get a new Cash App card. Not much. Sitting around, laying around, whatever you call it. Pretty close to the same thing. It should be on my profile. Frost Senior Larry. I have no picture on it yet. It wants me to take a picture of my photo ID, which I will do sometime this week. But I ain't even got the card yet. I'm waiting for the card to come in the mail. But it is listed on, Facebook. It is on YouTube as far as I know. If not, somebody pull it up for me and post it. Who knows what would be another good name for your show? I don't know. You tell me. What do you think would be a good name for my show? I like the Big Larry Wake and Bake. I just wish I had something to wake and bake with.
I forgot. Larry's Truth Channel.
Larry's Truth Channel is what the wife is telling me.
You don't have to use that.
Stay Frosty. I ain't seen him yet. I can't not make my show say Stay Frosty because there is a man that is Stay Frosty. And I don't want people to think that's him. I think I'll stick with the Big Larry Wake and Bake. I'm a big man. Well, I used to be a big man. And I love to wake and bake. And in 3 more days, I'll be able to wake and bake. Because I will get my check again. Yeah, we will get our checks again. Oh, I can wait. I've been doing without for a week and a half, almost 2 weeks now, so it's just a thing. I can live with it and I can live without it. I prefer to live with it. My doctors are pretty proud of me though because my smoking habit has went way down. Yes, I will. I'm pulling it up right now. It's telling me to put my ID in. It's loading it. It's checking my photo for me. 8 viewers, 4 thumbs up, been on 1 hour. I think it's time for my cigarette this morning. 10 viewers, 4 thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up if you like seeing Big Larry on here this morning. 13 viewers, 4 thumbs up. Thank you, whoever has just joined. Welcome to the Big Larry Show, where we wake and bake. Even though I ain't did no wake and bake in over a week. Because I'm saving my money to send my kid back to college. To me, that's more important than smoking my herb, is to make sure my kid goes back to school. Ten viewers, you guys are awful quiet on me this morning. Couldn't verify your identification. You see Arnold up, tell me. Send him to me. Looks like I'm going to have to get my kid to do it. It's telling me I'm not doing something right. It says take a picture of my ID.
Mm-hmm.
Then it says take a picture of me. I did both of that, and it still ain't verifying it.
Yeah.
It's my Cash App that you did the other day. Remember how we switched it and everything? Here's my picture ID. because Santos said he just sent me $20 to that new account, but it's telling me to complete the account. My son is working on it, Santos. Thank you.
I just clicked it and it allowed me to do it.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, like I said, I might have pushed the wrong button or doing something wrong. So
Mm,
I took a picture of myself and I took a picture of my ID.
mm.
And it says it wasn't verified or whatever.
Yeah, well, you're still not verified, but I still allowed you to accept it.
Did it? Did you see one that says that there's something pending or? It's there, Santos. Did you accept it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, he just accepted it. It's there. Thank you. I think I'm going to take my college boy's phone away from him this week. He's probably going to hate me for it, but I might have to take his phone from him this week. He's been staying up, waking up at 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, eating dinner. 3, 4 in the morning, he's in there eating again, grabbing himself another soda. By 5:36 in the morning, he's going to bed. He's got his hours all mixed up. He's up all night and sleeps all day. So I need to help him turn that around. And I hate to steal his phone and make him not be able to get on all night, but hey, school's more important than the computer. Schooling is more important than them games you play. Yeah, my son come in here and pushed a button or two and he was able to get it. So like I said, I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to all these computers and laptops and tablets. Thank God I got a kid that knows what he's doing. Should I say I got two kids that know what they're doing? But like I said, one of them just went to bed. So, but that one that was just in here, he's been spending a lot of my money. So it's good to have him working for me because he spends a lot of my money. He spent $8 on one light bulb last month. One of them that he could turn the light on with his phone. And this month he ordered a fan that he can screw into up there where his light is, and he can turn the fan on with his remote control, his phone. So yeah, he's spending my money quick as I can make it, or as quick as it comes in, should I say. I really don't know if he does, Santos. I hope he does. I want him to see him. I think J Dub sees him more than Stinky does, and J Dubs takes it back to Stinky and tells Stinky. I think he might. I mean, I'm not saying he is, and I'm not saying he ain't. I don't know. It's just like I said earlier in this show, and I'll say it again. Von Hilton, you take me to court, you better prove that your mom had $32 million. You better prove that your daddy had 3 life insurance policies worth $2 million apiece. He's been telling people he's going to put him in prison for the last 20 years. He ain't putting nobody in prison. And he ain't got no proof to prove that Miss Alice had 32 million. He has no idea what his mommy even sold the properties for. He has no idea what his mommy had at all. All he knows is he kept hitting that bank account or going over to his mommy's house and taking her extra cash that's laying around. Good morning, Todd. Ain't that against the law to go to the courthouse and say that somebody did something and find out they didn't? I appreciate it. And like I said, Santos, you told me to use it for whatever. I can use it for my marijuana, or I can use it to help make sure my son gets back to college. I'm going to make sure my son goes back to college. Yeah, ain't that falsification or some shit like that? That'd be like saying I have $10 million and Vaughn just stole it from me. And I have no proof. False information, exactly. False I can't even say that word, Todd. Incrimination. He says I still owe him $20,000 for back rent. Was he collecting the rent every month? No, his mommy was. The bank account was. I still have the rent receipts, Von Hilton Stinky. So please take me to court. I watched a video that he did about 6 months ago saying he's still putting us all in jail. 6 months has went by. Hey, Von Hilton, August 1st is 3 days away. 6 months has already passed in this 2024 and nobody's went to jail yet. What's going on? Your gods are working really, really slow. They must be on vacation this year, huh? Yep, they got you your properties and now they went on vacation for a year. $14, 15 viewers, 6 thumbs up. Yep, Stinky and J-Dub's worst nightmare is in the Big Larry Show. Welcome to the show, Todd. You know me, buddy. I'd love to have you here. I think your name's come out of their mouth more than Secular Opinions lately. He's been leaving Secular Opinion out of it lately. It's all been Todd. I'm surprised he ain't started talking about Mr. Pizza yet. Because I've been watching a lot of videos from Pizza. I think so too, Todd. Oh, see, I missed that one. I'll have to go back and we'll see if I can find it. Yeah, if you guys see videos that Stinky's put out there, please make sure I get them. Make sure I'm seeing them. Because I try to watch every one of them. That way I can comment on them. And it pisses my wife off, but I like to comment on shit that people's talking about me or some of my friends. Because I hate to tell you all, every one of you guys are my friends for being on my show. Good morning, Choke and Puke. Welcome to the Big Larry Show. Never seen you here before, so you're a new name to me. Yeah, but he still ain't put me in jail. He gonna put me in jail for letting his mommy get that shot. She's been gone, what, almost 4 years now? I'm still not in jail. You know, he says that he sent it all to the judge. That judge can pull Miss Alice's records up and see exactly what she was worth and everything.
I told Ron to his face, and he didn't say that about me.
Well, baby, he ain't gonna talk bad about you. You're a woman.
So?
He likes all women. You're a little too old for him, though.
I don't want
He
no
likes some
English.
18-year-olds.
I'll pass, thank you. If I was 18, I'll pass. He's never told me that he didn't like me or no. He said something like rock, but
Understand, choke and puke. Yeah, he should be in jail for leaving his mom on the floor. And I will really tell y'all, I did send the videos. Every video that I had for that whole week to the Adult Protection Center. I'm not like Stinky. I don't lie. I sent it. And so did Mountain Mama. Because both of us were on her cameras. Mountain Mama lives a lot closer to her than I did. So it was easy from her Mountain Mama and Joe to get there quicker than I did. And like I said, it only took me 3 to 5 minutes. It took Mountain Mama a minute or two, and they were there. $19 viewers, 7 thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you like seeing Larry on here this morning. The more thumbs up, the more I can get on. Yeah, no doubt, choke and puke. I just think he got spoiled rotten. They didn't put him over their knee and bust that ass like they should have. Vaughn kind of grew up on his own. His sister, stepsister, half sister, whatever you want to call Glenda, I call her his sister. She was already moving out of the house when he was, what, 6 years old? That made her 16. She's getting ready to start her music. Just like Vaughn Hilton says that he went to Woodstock. Come on, people. 6 years old at Woodstock? No way. And if he was, maybe that's what's wrong with him. All that marijuana that was smoked at the Woodstock got to his brain. Because that's all Woodstock was all about. Was music, peace, and smoking weed. I wish I would have been old enough to go, because I sure in the hell would have went to Woodstock. I think somebody should have a Woodstock too. Get 6 or 7 or 8 bands all together. Big old piece of property and have another one. We're due for it. That last one was 1969. Well, yeah, you'd have to find some real good music players. A lot of it is garbage nowadays. But I can think of a couple people that I would invite to the Woodstock too. Let's start with Snoop Dogg. Cheech and Chong are definitely welcome to come. They can do some of their comedy for us. Willie Nelson, Bob Seger. They're all getting old, but they still play some good, decent music. There, my thumbs up are now starting to move. 13 viewers, 10 thumbs up. Are you about ready to start my breakfast, honey? Yeah, anybody who knows anybody that's got a real big piece of property that can hold 100,000 people in it, we can start another Woodstock. I've seen pictures of Woodstock, buddy. It was packed there. Wall to wall. Imagine how many roaches the Woodstock people that cleaned up after Woodstock found. I'll bet you they found over 1 million roaches laying around. Smoking roaches, people, not the crawling roaches. Yeah, if he would have been there, you would have smelled him. Exactly, Rich. Because I guarantee you he wasn't taking baths then neither. Or showers. 17 viewers, 10 thumbs up. Woodstock? Yeah.
I don't remember how old I was, but I remember going to one.
Well, you didn't go to Woodstock.
Well, I remember going to one.
You might have went to a concert, but you didn't go to Woodstock. Honey, you wasn't even born when Woodstock was out.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Okay, Woodstock come out in 1969.
Well,
you wasn't even born yet.
The one I went to, it had a big old pond. The band was over here, and everybody was smoking weed, passing it around.
That's 90% of every concert you go to. There's weed passing around. So
I don't know where I was.
you could, yeah, you were a kid. You could have been at somebody's party. I mean, if I had 32 million, like Von Hilton said, Cheech and Chong and Snoop Dogg would both be playing here tomorrow night. My wife says she remembers going to a concert when she was a little kid. I believe that, Richie, and that's something that I'd put in my photo album, and it would stay there until the day I die, and I'd leave it for my kids and grandkids. What's that, honey? No, all we said is you went to a concert. You didn't go to Woodstock. We all know that. If you went to Woodstock, you were in your mommy's belly. 4 years before you were made. Yeah, you remember going to a party that had a band. I went to a lot of concerts. I worked for the Toledo Sports Arena. I think the one I seen the most would have been ICP, which I wasn't too into ICP, but my cousin liked him, so me and my cousin would go together, and we'd go over there and hang out and get high and listen to the music. Like I said, I worked for the Toledo Sports Arena for about 2 years, and we got into all the concerts free after the first song started. Once he said that first note in the first song, we were able to go in the back doors and get in free. And we were always backstage. We didn't have to get in the crowd. We were backstage, and when they got done singing, we could shake their hands and everything when they're coming backstage and waiting for the next singers to come on. "13 viewers, 10 thumbs up." Said I wasn't going to be on here long, but I've been here an hour and 32 minutes. I'm not doing too bad. My last show was over 5 hours. It was 5 hours. See, that's good to know, Richie. That's kind of cool.
You want me scrambled eggs?
You can scramble them or over easy them. I don't care. Whichever you feel better at. Like I said, I wish I was old enough to go to the Woodstock Fest. That would have been great. I would have loved it. I love the older music. I grew up on AC/DC, Queen, Loverboy. Um, there was a few good ones back then. Journey. Journey was always a good group to be with when you had your girlfriend with you. I'm gonna say they got away with it. I mean, what kind of problems, what kind of trouble could they get into besides using an army helicopter? I mean, their job was probably to make sure the crowd didn't go crazy on anything. Get an idea of what the crowd looked like from the air. A lot of them pictures I've been looking at look like they came from outside, you know, where the people were standing. It was probably up in the air. It could have been that helicopter taking pictures. That was probably the biggest concert we've ever had. Also, the biggest weed fest that we ever had. I know there's a lot of states nowadays that have that weed fest going on Mr. 420 Day. Let me read this again, Santos. Hey, Larry, what's the truth on the story on Vaughn's mom? He says she had a pillow and was covered up on the floor, and it looks like she had moved down there. Is that the truth? I don't believe that is the truth, Santos. I believe what happened is that she fell and she was trying to get up and she couldn't get herself up and she grabbed her pillow or she grabbed her blanket and literally pulled the whole blanket towards her to help her try to get up, and the blanket fell on the floor and the pillow was laying on the blanket, so the pillow come to the floor too. The only person that would really know that would be the EMTs, the ambulance service that came out there and got her up off the floor and took her to the hospital. They would be the only ones that would really know. Because you know you're not going to get the truth through Stinky. I literally think she pulled him down on the floor after she couldn't get up off the floor. She was trying to grab onto her bed to help herself up and couldn't do it. So she pulled her blanket and pillow down on the floor. How many 92-year-old women do you know that makes a pallet on the floor? Von Hilton says they all do it. He knows. He's been in a nursing home for 20 years. He took care of patients for over 18 to 20 years. As he puts it, I don't even think Alice owned them nursing homes for 20 years. I don't know. I'd have to pull the records up and find out when she bought them and when she sold them. Oh, I believe that, Kim. Thank you, honey.
We have no eggs.
No more eggs? Okay, so we'll have to try to get out and get some. Well, we only got 3 days before payday, so. And we still got some food stamps left. If I get quiet a minute, people, that means I'm eating breakfast. I got to eat breakfast and then take my morning pills. My mom was rushed to the hospital in Toledo, Ohio. Within 7 hours, I was already in Toledo, Ohio. You tell me my mom's in the hospital and I'm on my way there. My mom regretted that I moved down here. She really hated me because I moved down here. But she also understood that this was a better opportunity for my kids. It's a better opportunity for me to get away from that big city. Kim, I'm voting Trump.
So am I.
So is my wife. You want to pull my morning pills? I mean, if Trump don't run for president, they say he's going to, but some people say he's not. I vote Todd Malico for president. I think that man would do a lot of good in that president seat. I'm sorry to put you under that pressure, Todd, but that's the way I feel. You don't hide from the bullshit. You call it out well the way you see it. Or put me as president, people. You want a real president? Put me in that president seat. Let's see how fucked up I can make things. Can't do no worse than Joe,
Oh,
the president right now.
I'm not. I had to think of who the hell you talking about. I know it wasn't Joe Campbell.
5 of them.
Mhm. Oh, wait, I got the one.
$17 viewers, 12 thumbs up.
Later on, you might want to watch a movie.
Yeah, we can watch a movie later, baby. Any kind of.
I hope to God the internet don't go in and out.
Well, sometimes the internet goes in and out, baby, especially
Yeah,
when there's storms around.
I know, but I don't like it.
I don't like it neither when your movies get interrupted. Any kind of movie you want to watch today? You want an action movie or you want a comedy or.
Comedy and action.
Okay, I'll see what I can find out a little later here. Just let me know when you're ready. Pills are down, baby. My pills are down. Yeah, I'm Trump all the way. No matter what everyone says he did them 4 years that he was in office or whatever, whatever, I still say he was a good president. And I will vote for him again. And when he takes office, I hope he legalizes marijuana in all 50 states, medical and recreational. Oh, lost a couple viewers. They must not have liked me saying Trump. And that's fine. Like I said, nobody's perfect. Nobody's the exact same. Some people like this, some people like that. My picture of it is like liver and onions. A lot of people like it, a lot of people don't. Me, I love it. As long as it's cooked right. A lot of people like Brussels sprouts, a lot of people don't. My wife never liked Brussels sprouts till she tried it the way I cooked it, and now she can't get enough of them. We now have rain. So we could lose internet, baby. During your movies, it's gonna pour. Looks like it's cats and dogs out there right now. 11 viewers. 12 thumbs up. Yeah, I'm still waiting to do a live show with Solar Marshall. It's kind of hard for me to do it with him just on the weekends. And, a lot of the weekends it's kind of hard for me to be on because the wife's got me doing things. So, but my wife's, there's only 5 things more important than my wife: God Himself and my 4 boys. And I'm sorry, I love my wife to death, but I think I even get her boy in there before I even count her in. I love her kids just like they're my own. Yes, honey, William. "13 viewers, 12 thumbs up." Southeast Kentucky getting pour down rain right now. And another thing, I don't really care who's president. They're not coming in my house and taking my guns. I don't care who they are. My guns are for survival. I have a gun to protect myself, and I have 2 guns to do hunting with. And literally, they're going to have to kill me to take mine. $12 viewers, 12 thumbs up. That 13th viewer must have been just coming in to see who I was. Didn't know me, so they left. That means my name ain't out there too good. And I'm Big Larry, the Wake and Bake Show. I call Stinky out on all his lies. So as Stinky says, I am a troll. And I'm supposed to be the first one going to jail between me and Uncle Jim. Because we live in the same city that Stinky lives in. Hell, Uncle Jim lives right next door to him. He says he's going to take that property back from Uncle Jim. Ha ha ha. Good luck with that. He's bought and paid for it, buddy. You couldn't afford to give him the money back that he's put into that house. He's had a hoe upstairs put in. He's had his foundation redone. He's had a back porch put on. He's had a new roof put on the barn. Stinky, you couldn't even pay for the 2 sheds that are on the property right now, let alone that house. Your mommy and daddy's both signatures are on that deed where they sold it to Jim. So please try to fight that and watch what happens to you. We already know what's going to happen. It's going to get thrown out of court and you're going to get laughed at like you get every single day, laughed at. I don't care what real estate law you have. You better go back to Ohio and try taking it again because you didn't understand half of it. And even if you did, and even if you are right, that's Ohio. This is Kentucky, buddy. Welcome to the state of Kentucky. All laws are different here. Von Hilton, you should be lucky you're not in Ohio because Ohio would already had you in prison for leaving your mother laying on the floor. You say I can't prove it? I still have the videos, Vaughn. I sent the Adult Protection Center the videos, but I still have them myself. They're still on my phone. You say you got proof on everything? Prove it. Take it to court and prove it. When they find out you're lying to them, that you made a false statement, you're going to jail. And that is why you ain't got a lawyer. That's why you're not pressing charges on me or Jim. You have no proof. Nobody's even talking to me. What's going on? Kim's the last one to talk to me about Trump. Everybody just pretty busy and just listening to me? Or are they just waiting to see my ugly face? Yeah, see? Look at my camera just cracked. That's why I don't show my face. No, Lord. No, not at all. That was just another lie. CIA, Criminals in America. That'd be the only CIA he was ever in. Criminals in America. That's the one that he would have been in, the CIA. Criminals in America. Yeah, messing with the Frost. He's got a real fight happening right now. He's got the fight he wants. Yeah, he was a deserter, exactly. He left base to go do dishes, and his mommy had to go down there and rescue him. Yep. Back to J Dubs. J Dubs, there's jobs down here. Come on down, buddy. McDonald's is looking for somebody to flip some burgers. So is Burger King. But I prefer you not to work for Burger King because that's where we eat at. Yes, he does, Lord. Hey, 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 welcome to the Big Larry Show. Not much, laying around, wanted to get on. It's a Monday morning. Pour down rain in here in southeast Kentucky. Waiting for the cops to come and put me in prison, like Stinky says. I think Stinky's gods are on vacation for a year. You know, I keep saying I want to do a show with Solar Marshall, but then I don't want him to get in trouble because he's able to go to Von Hilton, Stinky's shows and be on that show and do some talking. So, you know, I don't want to put him on my show and then Stinky don't never let him get on there again. Yep. Like I said, Stinky ain't took none of us to court. There's no court pending transactions happening with the Frost right now. None of us. And I know why. Because he knows if he takes us to court, he's got to prove that his mom had the $32 million. He cannot prove it. You got to show proof before you accuse somebody of something. You ain't got proof, then sorry about your luck. I could say one of you guys robbed the bank, but they're not going to take my word for it unless I got proof. I got to have pictures of you going in there with the gun and robbing them. Yeah, I'm not eating no pheasant under glass. It might be cooked in glass, but it is not cooked under the glass. I don't know. I think they're still on vacation. That's the only proof he's got. Him talking about the 32 million. But you know that judge can look into her records. That judge can see what she paid for the nursing homes, where the money came from, what money she had when she sold the nursing homes, what money she had when she moved down here, what she bought when she was down here. I mean, them are not hidden records. They're not hard to find. Stinky, you should know that. You got 3 computers. Take one of them and look it up, buddy. People try to give you good advice, and we're all wrong. You're the right one. You never lie, remember? Nobody could pay for your mom's funeral home, did you? No, you didn't. Because we know who paid for the funeral home. Big Larry did. With $100 bills, 45 of them to be exact. Plus another 800 and something for the flowers to lay on her coffin. But I did spend $80 of my money for a dozen of red roses for her coffin. And the day we started lowering her in the ground, I took one of them. And so did a bunch of the rest of the family members. Once I got mine, everybody was free gaming, whatever. They wanted one, they were welcome to it. Mine is sitting in my photo album right now with the paperwork that I got from the funeral home, saying her name, when she was born, when she died, and who was still living and who she's going to see when she gets to heaven. There you go, Slater. I like that. $2 8 minutes, 14 viewers, 12 thumbs up. If you ain't got me a thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up. That shows me you like me being on here. The more thumbs up, the more times I can get on, my wife said. I'd like to be able to get back on every single day, but it's like tomorrow. She says I might be a little busy tomorrow. I might not be able to get on. But I get up 3 hours before the wife, so that don't say I can't do a early show tomorrow. And then when she gets up and makes the coffee, I turn everything off and go to work as she wants me to work. Surprised Stinky ain't up doing a show right now. That'd be cool. I ain't seen them in a long time. Can't believe I've lived in the state of Kentucky for almost 17 years now. Will you be safe on that trip? I've flown on a plane once. It was okay. I prefer to stay on the ground, though. Yes, Lord, I have seen that trailer of his mom's. It is nasty as hell. Just all I see is what the camera's showing me. The one when he's doing his videos. Just look at her bed. I want to know if he's sleeping in that bed Or is he sleeping in one of the other bedrooms? I bet you he's sleeping right in the same bed his mom did. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, probably the same sheets, the same pillow and blanket too. Yeah, he don't do laundry, so you know he ain't gonna do the sheets or the pillowcases or the blankets. I would say I'm surprised that he's not wearing more of his mom's clothes, but he don't change his own clothes, let alone put his mom's clothes on anymore. That wouldn't surprise me, Lord. She did have a lot of pair of underwears coming up missing there for a while. Yeah, he is, Lord. Yeah, my wife and Alice, they went to Walmart's one day and they bought Alice 20 new pairs of underwear. Within 2 weeks, she can only find about 4 pair. Miss Alice took a shower every day. She would change clothes every day. That's why I don't understand why Stinky never got into that rotation of doing that. He blocked you on TikTok? Wow. I'm surprised yet. Up on him, yeah. Because she knew she couldn't change him. He was too old to put over her knee and spanking. She always told me, why couldn't my son be like you, Larry? Lovable, kind, very heart. I love people. I love helping people. I love doing things for people. But they got to enjoy it. They got to love it themselves. They got to appreciate what I do because if they don't, then I'm not doing it again. There was a family one time that told me they were hungry. We took $50 out of our money and we bought their food for $50 worth for 2, 3 days. Did we ever see the money? No. 2 weeks later, they asked us for more money. And I told them, I got to feed my own family. I can't worry about your family. I can't let my family starve to feed someone else's family. And he's like, well, my daughter ain't ate nothing in 2 days. Well, I'm coming over to pick up your daughter and I'll take your daughter out to eat. I'm not spending another $50 for you, your wife, and your daughter to eat. And then 3, 4 days later, you call me again and say you ain't got no more food. That ain't my problem. Quit spending all your money on drugs and use it for food, and you will have money. You will have food. Yeah, he thought that was normal. Yeah, it's normal for a 92-year-old woman to make a pallet on the floor who knows that she cannot get back up. I can't tell you exactly what year the double wide trailer was put there, but I knew she moved down there in 93. She moved back home in 1993. I'm figuring by 1995, she decided to get somewhere else, buy some more land. She had a good offer on that place where Stinky was with all the land there. He says he's got 200 acres, people. That shows you how he adds. He don't even know exactly what he's got. Alice's property, where Alice's trailer sits right now, and that Stinky trailer sits, is sitting on 267 acres. The pond is sitting on a 50 acre. The place that I live is zero point 0.9 acres. The other two, three places down there is sitting on 2.1 acres. She never brought it down to Kentucky, so she must have got rid of it when they were up in Ohio still. So that had to be before 93. Because she moved down here in 93. And there's no signs of her having a horse. Not at Uncle Jim's old place, not the place that Uncle Jim's in, and not the place that she's at now. So she had to have it boarded somewhere in Hamilton. You got to remember, when she was growing up, Hamilton was a very, very small city. That's like he says that Arnold Frost and Alice Frost were not brother and sister. That one of them was by the white woman. If any of them's by the white woman, it had to be Alice. But I don't see how that would work neither, because on the birth certificate it says Carrie Chandler. On all 9 kids, it says Carrie Chandler. He said Carrie Chandler died at a young age, 43. That means Alice was probably, what, 12, 13 when her mother died? Yes, Vaughn left her suffer. Did the skull get its ball back? I don't know what that even meant. Oh, did my alien get his eye back? No, he's still waiting for surgery. I ain't had no time to send him to surgery. I'm like Stinky. I'm waiting for my gods to do it for me. Yeah, I bought them eyes. They were glow in the dark rocks. And I wanted to put them in there for the eyes. That way they glowed in the dark. Hold on, people. And said, hey, I don't know what she wants, but I just asked her what's up. She ain't responded back yet.
Are you still on?
Yeah. Probably not much longer, baby. Why, you getting ready for your movie?
No, I gotta hang up clothes.
Okay. Inside, I hope,
Yeah,
because it's showing rain again.
no.
Okay. Yeah. No doubts later. Yeah, it looks like my neighbor's trying to get a hold of me, so I'm seeing what she needs. She ain't responded back, so Well, you guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this a good show this morning. I've got 13 thumbs up. I got 9 viewers right now. I've been on 2.5 hours. I think my wife's ready to take her insulin shot, eat, and watch a movie. So I think I'm going to get off here and find a movie for me and the wife to sit and watch. You guys all have a good day. Enjoy your day. I know it's a Monday, it's the beginning of the week, but just do what you can do and try to enjoy it as you can. Peace out from the Big Larry Show. Hopefully, see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.